XRP is at 41 cents, guys. We did pump today. Wow. As you guys can see, Bitcoin almost $24,000. Shall we just pump and never stop? Perhaps. Why? Because the Federal Reserve raised interest rates another 0.25%, guys, right? So, which takes us to 4.75%. Now, Jim Rickards is basically suggesting that there will be 2 more hikes of 25%, each on March 22, March 22nd, and May 3rd. Then they'll pause in May. So this is fascinating stuff, guys, because they need to pause at some point, right? Or the system will collapse. What happens? Then they'll start cutting rates, which means we'll literally start pumping, guys, right? So let's wait and see. Again, cryptos will possibly pump before the collapse. I mean, crypto stocks, everything will, right? Everything has to go up, guys. They have to fool everyone and pull the rug underneath them when they're asleep. Not financial advice. But actually, before I jump into this, I'm not financial advice, just value only. Now, from Soldier, as we see right here, Zelensky, we can now say with confidence that we can defeat Russia. Wow. So it seems like they're not stopping this war narrative at all, guys, right? As well, Justin, Biden admin is preparing a $2.2 billion weapons package for Ukraine. Of course they are. That includes longer range missiles, guys. The Biden administration is sucking us into WW3. But again, WW3 will not take place with Russia and Ukraine, as the Freemasons did suggest. It's going to be taking place with what? A war on religion, right? A religion type of war, shall we say. It's crazy, guys. But again, they have to keep sending things over to Ukraine, guys. They have to, right? It just accelerates what? The system collapse at the end of the day. Now, I'm really going to blow your mind. There was supposedly a leaked phone call, guys, with Biden, as we see right here, right after Trump was elected. Biden was trying to cover his tracks in Ukraine because he was afraid Trump was going to look into the dealings there. This is the craziest thing, guys. Listen very carefully. Again, Biden is supposedly getting exposed, right? With Ukraine, we already knew what happened with the FTX debacle and whatnot.
Overdrive to clean up loose ends. November 16, 2016, 2 weeks after Donald Trump's victory, Joe Biden is on the phone with Poroshenko. His voice tenser now than before.
This is getting very, very close. What I don't want to have happen, I don't want Trump to get in a position where he thinks he's about to buy onto a politics, where the financial system is going to collapse, and he's going to be looked to pour more money into Ukraine. That's how he'll think about it before he gets sophisticated enough to know the details.
In other words, Biden does not want Ukraine asking for more money from Trump. Doing so would cause Trump to look into the details.
So anything you can do to push the private banks to closure so that the IMF loan comes forward, I would respectfully suggest is critically important to your economic as well as physical security.
Critically.
First of all, we know that a financial collapse is looming, right, as we speak. Number 2, this is an attack on the left, guys, right? Because the world is heading where? To the right, where possibly what happens. If we go to this tweet, imagine going into the voting booth in 2024 and thinking it will be fair. Neither can I. Only fair election could happen in 2023. But remember, 2024 there will be no elections, right? Because we said it before, guys. Either it's because the collapse is happening at that point and nobody will vote because everything is in turmoil at that point in time, or will it happen in 2023 instead, as some people are suggesting? Let me know down below. Now, guys, we're from part of XRP and the XRP community. Now, this is called White Interesting from Bojack, guys. This is just crazy. Mr. Poole, how does he keep getting these things right again and again and again? 13, by the way, right? Checkmate. As you guys can see, XRP lower scores, crucial victory for Ripple and crypto. Wow. 100% accuracy, right? As well as this. DCG Gemini tensions escalate as Winklevoss calls for removal of Barry Silbert, guys. So there's so many different things happening. Again, all double meanings. At the same time, what do we see here? Parking money in stablecoins doesn't look as attractive as it did a year ago, as treasury yields now offer a significantly higher return than Curve Finance 3 pool. But remember, what do we know about this image right here? It's that everyone's heading towards a certain path, right? Or all these cryptos, but there's one outlier, which is what's XRP heading in its own direction, right? To the right. Or is this the world? Who knows, guys? I mean, there's too many other things. But should you change airline or hotel loyalty in 2021 as well? All double meanings attached, remember that, right? At the same time, someone called a time traveler hotline, guys, because how is this even possible? Crypto markets have been displaying cautious optimism ahead of the Federal Reserve's interest rate decision on Wednesday. The only question is, who the hell puts this type of image that correlates with the Federal Reserve, guys, right? The interest rate decision. What? As you guys can see from Mr. Pool as well. Crypto markets analysis. Bitcoin Ether price surge a reversal from darkest days of 2022. Maybe that's why. Okay. Interesting. The light is starting to shine, huh? Interesting. Maybe we do truly do pump, guys. Maybe we truly do pump, guys. Right? Before the collapse, like we said it before. All my chips are in. They have suddenly changed it into $9,588. They know we know, right? Crypto or dollar to crypto ratio 2013. Remember, it was 9,589, right? They changed it $1 less, guys, because perhaps they know that we know that they know that we know, guys. But remember, what is 589? 589, what a beautiful number. That one number which has been spoken about since it first debuted, like a cobalt blue shooting star flying at the speed of light, has brought about a great discussion inside and outside the XRP community. Interesting. Outside, right? External and internal. That number has so many meanings and reasons behind it. That number, that one breadcrumb has led to so many discoveries about what XRP is now and what it could become. And what it could become, huh? Because XRP shall rise in price. 589 is a code for what was getting ready to happen at the end of the year. 589 is the comics rule. 589 is the nostril vostral accounts unleashed. 589 is hope and knowledge. Since there is no regulatory clarity at this time, the price of XRP is being held back. Wait a moment, what? That is no accident. So don't get tricked and get a case of weak hands. Whoa. Since there is no regulatory clarity at this time, the price of XRP is being held back. It's because when clarity strikes, guys, we're going to see a lot of institutional capital inflow into XRP like a what tsunami. That's very fascinating to say the least, folks. At the same time, it seems like NASA confirmed the Riddlers. Why? Because of this right here. 20 years ago, on February 1st, 2003, at 8:59 Eastern Time, Space Shuttle Columbia broke up on re-entry. As you guys can see right here. Got confirmed, folks. 589, huh? From NASA, where XRP shall shoot to the moon and beyond, throughout the stratosphere. So there's too many things happening, guys. And it seems like Q has been right once again. Right? Interesting. Q is definitely or possibly legit. Why? Boom! Now check today's delta. Basically, Freedom Day, right? Freedom on January 31st, 2018. What are the chances of this? Because freedom, the House has voted to eliminate the CV mandate on health and care providers who provide services under Medicare and Medicaid, guys. Right? Crazy. And now we're starting to head into freedom. Why? Maybe we are heading into a better world, right? A golden era, so to speak. Why? Because Nesara implements the following. Maybe this is what's going to happen in the future, guys. Maybe, right? Maybe there is hope at the end of the light, at the end of the tunnel, or at the end of the day. What do we see right here? Nesara Gesara revealed Honestly, it's better to think the future world will be a better place than to think it's going to be a dystopian landscape, right? So people are not depressed and whatnot. Nesara implements the following changes. 1. Zeroes out all credit card, mortgage, and other bank debt due to illegal banking and government activities. Mr. Poole stated the same thing. Debt to be wiped out. This is the Federal Reserve's worst nightmare, which is beautiful, right? A jubilee or a forgiveness of debt. 2. Abolishes the income tax. That would be beautiful. 3. Abolishes the IRS. Wow, that's just going to be insanity, right? This is where we're going to be heading into a new world, perhaps. Employees of the IRS and will be transferred into the U.S. Treasury National Sales Tax area. 4. Create a 14% flat rate non-essential new items only sales tax revenue for the government. In other words, food and medicine will not be taxed, nor will use items such as old homes. And there's a few other things here as well. Basically, establishes new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days after Nesara's announcement. This will return us back to constitutional law, as well as creates a new U.S. Treasury rainbow currency backed by gold, silver, and platinum precious metals, ending the bankruptcy of the United States initiated by Franklin Roosevelt in 1933. Wow, guys, there you guys go. Gold is coming back into the play. Silver is as well, right? These things are happening. I mean, we were talking about these things without even knowing Nesara Gesara at full scale, right? Which is fascinating to say the least. 13. Eliminates the Federal Reserve System. If that takes place, guys, it's game over. Truly is, right? That's what needs to happen at the end of the day, or that's what people should be outraged against, guys. The Federal Reserve, right? So, establishes peace throughout the world. That's going to be beautiful. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful things right here, guys. What are your thoughts about this? Comment it down below. Now, the fountain for today's video comes from Baba Cooks. Develop your mind before you use your mouth. I'm just curious, has anyone ever thought posts that happened in January are meant for July? Posts that happen in July are meant for January. A post that occurs, or I guess he stated 1 in 7 because it all depends on perspective on which year or which month is New Year. A post that occurs in July is meant to represent an action in the past, present, future of it directly opposite of its point in time. Thinking is key, right? So if I wanted to share a piece of information that was meant to take place in the future, for example, I know this will occur in August, so I post about it in February. That is the meaning as above, so below. This is how you hide information. Wow, guys, that's beautiful, right? Again, perception is key at the end of the day, guys, not financial advice. But anyways, that's all for catching. Isn't it? See ya.